When a woman wants an older man, she rarely says it first. She tests him. And if he reacts like a boy, the attraction drops fast. This is not always about age. It is about stability, self-control, and presence. And when she feels drawn to that, these tests begin. First, she tests his patience with silence. She may pull back just to watch what he does. If he panics, double texts, or demands answers, he fails. If he stays centered, she feels safer. Calm feels expensive to her. But here is the truth. Many women have met attention before. What they crave is steadiness. A stable man lowers her stress without trying. So she sends distance and watches for pressure. That delay is not random. Pay attention to this. The test is simple. Does he need constant reassurance? Or does he trust himself? That answer shapes everything next. Imagine she shows up 20 minutes late. He smiles, not sulks. This is where it gets interesting. Her guard drops because he did not turn it into drama. Second, she tests his confidence with challenge. She may tease him about his age, not to insult him, but to feel his frame. If he gets touchy, he looks insecure. And insecurity kills mystery fast. If he answers with humor and calm, tension turns attractive. She wants to see emotional muscle. Can he take a hit without losing control? Many tests come from old disappointment. She is checking for safety again. But do not miss this. Confidence is not being passive. He can stay warm and still correct disrespect. That balance hits deep. She feels his backbone, and that creates trust, not fear. Here is the deeper layer. Women often test where they hope to rest. If she senses strength without ego, attraction grows. Third, she tests how he handles outside pressure. She may mention the age gap in public. She wants to see if shame appears on his face. This part matters more than most men think. If he overcompensates, she notices. If he acts embarrassed, she pulls back emotionally. But if he owns it calmly, she relaxes. His peace becomes contagious. Because outside judgment can scare her too. This is where she reads his spine. Can he stand beside her without needing approval? That answer tells her how public this can become. Picture her saying, "People may talk." He says, "Let them." Those two words can land hard because calm certainty feels powerful. She feels less alone in the choice, and trust deepens attraction fast. Now the test gets more personal. Fourth, she tests his emotional steadiness. She may change moods without warning. Most men fail right here. They either chase or shut down. A mature man stays present without forcing. That is what she is measuring. Can he hold space without making it about himself? Can he feel her emotion without drowning in it? Pay attention to the difference. Concern can feel needy. Presence feels strong. And safety opens her faster than pressure. Imagine she has a hard day. He does not fix it too fast. This is where he becomes different. She feels held, not handled. That silence is a gift, and she remembers it. Next comes the test of leadership. Fifth, she tests if he can lead. But here is the catch. She does not want a manager. She wants direction with respect. Good leadership lowers her mental load. It does not erase her voice. So sometimes she steps back on purpose. This seems small, but it is not. She is asking, "Can I relax with you?" If plans shift, can he adapt smoothly, or does stress expose chaos? She also watches how he treats others, because leadership without kindness feels dangerous. And kindness makes power feel clean. Picture a simple moment. He leads without showing off. Suddenly, she can soften. That is the reward of grounded direction. But attraction still needs one more proof. This is where lifestyle speaks.
Sixth, she tests his life itself. Does his world match his image? An older man with a messy life loses points fast, because age without order feels fake. Details matter more than speeches. Pay attention to what she is reading. She is not judging luxury. She is judging coherence. Do his habits support the energy he sells? If not, trust cracks. Consistency turns attraction into respect, and respect changes the game. She starts seeing a future feeling. Small order creates big comfort. Her body relaxes before her mind admits it. That is when she tells her friends. Then comes the final test, and this one decides everything. Seventh, she tests his clarity. She may ask vague questions about the future, not because she wants pressure, because she wants truth she can feel. If he makes big promises too fast, she doubts him. This is where honesty becomes seductive. Clear does not mean intense. Clear means stable. She wants to know your feelings have structure, not confusion disguised as charm. Women remember uncertainty deeply, so clarity feels like relief. Imagine she asks the real question. He does not perform. He reveals direction, and that can pull her closer than any line. Now you can see the pattern. Every test asks the same thing. Are you safe, steady, and real? That is what draws her in, not perfect words, perfect nervous systems. She tests for emotional gravity. But here is the beautiful part. When it is real, he does not force attraction. He gives her a reason to trust it. So, if she tests you, do not panic. Stay calm enough to reveal who you are, because the right response is not control. It is presence. If this hit home, you already know why. Subscribe for more human truths made simple.